YouTube, what is going on? HGR here, and this is my farewell to Toys R Us pick a video. This is everything and probably the last stuff I'm going to get from Toys R Us. It's 70% off, and the video games are slim pickings. And time of me recording this, they have 9 days left to be open. So it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. So I'm going to show you everything that I picked up, that I found from about three or four Toys R Us's. And the first thing I picked up was Skylander Imaginators on the Switch. I already had this game on Xbox One and PS3, but you know, 70% off, so I think I ended up paying like $6 for a Switch copy, so why not? Picked up some Halo Hot Wheels, the Covenant Ghosts, the UNC Gun Goose, and the Banished Wraith. And there's 5 of these in this series, but I only found those 3. Picked up Sonic the Hedgehog Classic Tails, those Tails statue, and picked up some strategy guides, hardcover Far Cry Primal Collector's Edition, and these were 60% off. Picked up Halo Wars 2 Collector's Edition guide, and I missed the game. It took a price drop, so it was like last time I seen it was 50%, and it wasn't that cheap. It was still like $30, so I passed on it. And the time I went back there when they had done their additional markdowns, I missed out on it, so whatever, I'll find it somewhere else. Picked up, now these strategy guides were 70% off. Star Wars Lego The Force Awakens, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare multiplayer guide, and Lego Marvel Avengers guide. So this one's not in the best shape, but I think I only paid $3 for it, so I wasn't that concerned with it. And now all the games that I picked up. First one, Xbox One. This was 70% off of 20, so you do the math. Alkane's Gun Russian first-person shooter with a little story. Kind of reminds me of GoldenEye a little bit, original GoldenEye on the 64. Picked up Origami Collector's Edition. It's kind of like stealth ninja game, kind of like Tichnu, but more of a animated style game. Pretty good. Bound by Flame PS4. Picked up Crow Magna Omega. Oh no, I probably didn't say that right. This is kind of a flying shooter game. It says bullet hell shooter on the back, so kind of one of those shmup flying games. Pretty good. The graphics look really good on it. Earth's Dawn, some kind of indie game. I wasn't real impressed with it. Kind of like a beat 'em up, like a time beat 'em up. And but yeah, 70% off. So like most of these games are between $5 and $3, whatever the original price was. Picked up some PS3 games, Dark Souls 2. First edition Saints Row Get Out of Hell. This was a $20 one, so 70% off of that, and whatever that comes out to. So I didn't have it, and I had Saints Row, but I didn't have the Get Out of Hell edition. Saints Row 4 National Treasure Edition includes all the DLCs and everything, so that's another one I wanted to pick up, but I didn't even want to pay $20 for it. So 70% off, why not? Riptide, Dead Island Riptide. Picked that one up for another really good price. One of the last Wii games I saw there, Secret Saturdays Beasts of the Fifth Sun, kind of a platformer for the Wii. And the last game that I picked up was not even a game, Story Hour Adventures for the Wii. So just kind of read your storybooks and play along. So anyway, that's it. Probably done with Toys R Us now. There was really nothing left. I've been to all 5 of them now that's around me, and they're pretty much wiped out. So between this videos and the other ones, I didn't do too bad with Toys R Us going out of business, but still kind of a sad thing to walk in there and video game aisles completely empty. Some of them they were already roped off, and you know, nothing left, picked over. Like in the one, they had a lot of Hardened Edition Call of Duty Ghosts for PS3, but it never got the markdown, so they're marking it down from 113 with 70% off. It's still like $30, which is more than what it sells for on eBay. So you know, I left that, and that's the kind of stuff that's there. It's either, you know, a bunch of Riptide, Dead Islands, Saint Row, you know, that kind of stuff. And that's really all that's left. All the Switch games, Xbox One, PS4, they're mostly gone, unless you get lucky like I did and catch a few of them. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all at the next one. Peace!